Hey everybody, welcome in. Welcome to day 3 of the Kilo Swag Store live build. Got a couple people hanging out on YouTube, maybe some on X. Appreciate y'all being here. We're going to kick off where we started last time, which was if anyone's new or just joining late, I think so far I'll share my screen right now so we can see where we're at. But so far, we've got a few things cooking. We've got, I'm just going to pull up screen here. We started with a Kilo Shop business plan here. Where we outlined that we would need our Shopify account, which we have set up, our Kilo account, where we'll have a KiloClaw, VS Code extension, code reviews, and CLI, and our print-on-demand integration, where we will create our designs for our swag. We'll do orders and delivery and shipping, and we will design the storefront with VS Code and review with code reviews. And again, the point of this is to basically have a public ledger of what it takes to build an e-commerce business from scratch. Essentially, I've never built an e-commerce business, but I am familiar with these tools from being a developer relations engineer at Kilo. And we're going to use AI along the entire journey, from building the landing page itself to maybe even designing the clothes to handling customer service and support while we do that. And the idea is, I'm super grateful for everyone who is watching live, or anyone who's watching live, but it's also just to have a public stream of every second I spent building this store so that anyone can follow along and do something similar or build something themselves. So thanks to anyone who's live and anyone who's watching this in the recording. And let's kick it off where we started last time. All right, cool. So here's our VS Code extension where we were developing the shop here. We'll go ahead and open terminal. And so I think it's yarn package manager. We're going to spin this up. Just waiting for that to load. And we'll go with yarn. Okay. This is embarrassing, but I have Kilo how to test this locally because I forget what package manager we use. Go ahead and ask that. And while we're doing that, we'll pull up our Shopify account. Kilo Swag Store. So we've got Printify, which is where we're designing the actual swag. So we'll get that loaded up. Okay. So we'll npm install. So we need to cd into that. Okay, so basically what we have so far is a basic landing page, which we're trying to run right now. And we'll go check that out with a bunch of mock data, some fake products where we've kind of embedded the classic Kilo styling. So this is the actual landing page for Kilo. Looks somewhat similar. It still doesn't look great. And what we want to do today is we have a few demo products. I'm not sure what's taking so long here. Maybe that was cookies. Okay. And we want to be able to ship those to our actual site. So we have this t-shirt here. With the sticker that our chief of staff, Alessia, designed with the cat coming, the Schrodinger's cat, with the Kilo logo here. And I think we have to connect our store. So we'll connect with Shopify. Continue. And maybe we don't actually have a store yet. Okay, we do. I think we need to upgrade this to an actual store. So this is a development store that we have running here. And I'm not even sure, honestly, if this Shopify store in this dashboard is actually connected to our store that we're running locally. So let's try to figure that out. We have hydrogen, which is how we're running. So I'm just going to ask it, is this connected to my Shopify account in any way? Because I actually don't know. So we just switched to Kilo Ask mode here. If anyone doesn't know, that Kilo has 5 default agent modes. Ask is read only, which just allows you to ask questions about your code base without having it actually change anything. So it's not connected. Okay, so we need to connect it to our account somehow. So we need to do npx Shopify login. Okay, can't see because my camera's in the way. I'm just gonna. So we're verifying through the dashboard here. Okay, we're logged in. It says npx Shopify hydrogen link. Let's make sure we're in the right. Okay. Oops. So we want this command. You don't have access to hydrogen storefronts. Okay, that's what we just saw. So I think we need to create we're not going to pay monthly. We'll try the basic here. I think we need to upgrade to an actual Shopify account. We want, okay. I just signed it. Let's check if, make sure we have hydrogen. So basically it's telling me that I don't have hydrogen access, but then when I try to upgrade, it says I did upgrade. Okay. Let's just search to Shopify basic include hydrogen. Okay. Maybe we need to upgrade our store to a non-developer store. Let's check it out. Oh, let's log in. Okay. Maybe settings, plan. Okay, let's upgrade. I'm basically, for anyone who just joined, I'm trying to upgrade our Shopify account so that I can actually log into the store that we're developing locally so that we can connect these actual products that we've created. So plan, it's not like allowing me to upgrade the plan. Maybe if we go back to plans. Okay. Let's just ask. Maybe we can ask the Shopify. I'm not confident about it though. What did our... So it's definitely installed. Weird. All right, let's try to troubleshoot this. I think we have to upgrade the store somehow because this is in development. That's what that means. Stores. Okay. Let's see. Let's just try something here. Let's just take this channel, this error, and we'll ask Kilo. And I also could have just right-clicked here and clicked the Kilo menu option to add terminal context to chat. But let's see. All right, so let's maybe it says we have Shopify, we have hydrogen enabled, but we don't. Let's try to figure that out. Okay. Let's okay. Let's remove it then. Try again. Not working. Search for hydrogen again. Open it. Maybe we need to upgrade to growth. Oops. This is the kind of fumbling around that I think is good to show on live stream, because I feel like this annoying sort of thing is what could happen to someone trying to build alone. So I don't mind showing myself fumbling around at this sort of thing, because I'm not an expert at it. I've never used Shopify to build my own store, so we're figuring it out together. Okay. So create a hydrogen. Let's just Google search this this question. Okay, so it's not available on a partnered dev store. So how to upgrade, that's what I just learned from GitHub. How to upgrade Shopify partner dev store to standard, I guess. Okay, let's just create a new store. I hate to do it, but I think we got to do it. And I'm going to take this offline to put my payment info in. Here. All right. All right, cool. So we have a real store now. Kilo swag. Sell online. Let's add hydrogen now. Come on. Nice. Create a storefront. We'll do manual deployments later. Sweet. Well, there we go. Problem solved. Let's try this. What? Oh, I think we need to authenticate. So we'll go Go back to the terminal here. Okay. Let's try logging out and log back in. Okay, I'm going to have to refresh those environment variables here. Storefront API. Okay, so I'm going to give offline here. I'm going to give my coding agent environment variables with the storefront API access tokens. It should be able to wire this up. Okay. So it stored our environment variables there. And it's saying that if we run the store again, where do we have our store? Here. Oh, we need to run it again. It should. Populate with our products, which we have none. Nice. Okay, so we're getting this error. Let's ask it what's going on here. Okay, we need to give it more access here. Bunch of read things. So I'm in my Shopify. I'll show this quickly here. I'm giving it more access. I'm not going to show the actual key. I'm going to save that. And then I'll go into our environment variables. And we'll update the tokens. And then we'll try that again. public token. So we're still seeing the error there. Let's copy those. Make sure we gave it access to everything. Okay, I did do that. I did copy the storefront API access token. Maybe just refresh my. I'll just say it didn't. Okay. So let's go to this. It told me to run this command in the GraphQL browser link. Okay, something weird is happening because I did regenerate that token. Pull that down. So and this is what the store looks like right now, which is not great. I'm just going to give the tokens to the chat directly from my public access token. Copy and paste. Private. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, so it's telling me to go to my app config. Here, pull up VS Code. So I'm basically just troubleshooting with VS Code right now about how to connect my actual development store, which is what I showed earlier, to my Hydrogen or to my Shopify account online. So it says to go to our app config, look for the storefront API integration, search. Sales channels, and I'm going to pull this down because I'm a little scared that an API key will show. doesn't look like there is a doesn't exist in that menu. Okay. Okay, I think I know. This store it's telling me to edit is not the right store. This is. So it edited our environment variable wrong. Let's see. Okay. Strange, hydrogen is not showing up in our app settings. Oh, because it's a sales channel. I wonder why it's not just letting me link it directly. Okay, so where we're stuck right now is that it's not letting me authenticate with my online hydrogen channel. Okay, so I did get the tokens that I gave you earlier from the hydrogen API. Okay, so it's saying that it fixed the issue. What happens if we actually click this now? Oh, it's here and it's working, but there's no products. And that's because we removed all the fake products. Okay, finally, we're somewhere. Perfect. All right, let's get out of here. And we're in the right store here. And now we need to go download or reinstall Printify and recreate all the work we did last time with Alessia when she helped us. I wonder if there's a way to go to our dev store and copy the products. So last time we created these boxy tees and t-shirt. I wonder if there's a way to download. Well, I think actually I can probably sign into my Printful account, which is, let's see what email we used. Oh, perfect. All right, so we're going to jump back over to the correct store now, which should be hydrogen connected. Yep. We'll go to Printify, which is like an app in Shopify. We'll log in. I think we probably use Google Auth, knowing me. Cloudflare. Nice. Store connected. Okay. I don't see it yet though. Products. Is there a way to import from another platform? No. Okay. Let's go back to Printify. Where's our stuff? My products. Is this a different account? No. But it's showing in our old store. That's a little bit frustrating. So when you go to my products, it's not here anymore. All right, well, I guess we're gonna have to just be quick about this and redesign it. I remember what we did, which is kind of a bummer. We don't want that shirt. We wanted our boxy. That's kind of cool. I didn't see that one last time. Wait, oh, am I stupid? No, it is Printify. Okay, I was worried that the other one was Printful. Let's search boxy. We like the boxy look. I'm getting tips from Alessia, our chief of staff, who's one of the live viewers right now, that maybe we can try to export products from our old channel. Let's see. I mean, publish. Let's see what happens when we do that. If it's connected to our other site. Oh, copy to another store. Maybe that's it. I don't see an export button. Okay, I just did copy to another store. So let's see. No way. Sweet. These are supposed to be black though. I don't know what happened there. Let's fix that. We don't want white. We just want black. Okay, still not populating. Oh, maybe we have to publish. Keep this window. We're getting somewhere. Okay. Publishing, it says. All right, cool. We'll check up on that in a minute. I want to do something. Hopefully that'll upgrade in a second. I kind of want to do something like crazy with this site though. Like make it more interactive. Like what can we add to make it like more interesting and out there? Maybe like a game or like trying to think. I just had a crazy idea and it's probably like the worst user experience ever. But what if the Kilo swag store was like a build your own merch school? I do not know how that would work with Printify. I think Alessia commented that. But what if it was like a 3D virtual store that you like walk through and like there's like a sweatshirt section and like a t-shirt section and like a hat section. It's probably like a bummer of a UI, but that could be kind of fun because I've seen an app that's actually pretty popular that's for remote workers. That's like a virtual office, like a little 3D virtual office. Let me see if I can find that. For remote workers. It's like very quaint. It's not that. Like one of my friends, it's kind of like Farmville. It's kind of like virtual office for remote workers. Maybe it's Rome. It's like with avatars. Gather, maybe? No. One of my friends showed me this. It's basically like a 3D. It might be that. It might be this. Yeah, it's something like this. Yeah, it's this. Where you have like this. This is going to be an insane ask from Kilo right now. All right, let's go to plan mode and figure this out. Okay, I want to make this an interactive 3D store that you actually have to walk around. And we'll do a toggle. We'll do a toggle. Yeah, like metaverse. Like the metaverse. Eventually, I want there to be different sections for hoodies, t-shirts, hats, accessories, and what else could there be? Sweatpants, I guess. I want it to have what are some like aesthetic 3D, like something like this, but this is not very 3D. I do kind of actually like this though, because it's probably a lot easier to navigate. I want it to have like a Farmville vibe, like 3D animation on a 2D plane. I don't know though. I feel like it could be. No, let's take that out. It could be kind of cool to have it completely 3D, or it could be a disaster. There should also be a toggle in the bottom right that lets you switch back to regular store mode. Let's check if there's an agent skill. Stardew Valley vibe. Yes. Like Stardew Valley vibes. Let's check if there's a skill for this. That'd be crazy if there was like a Stardew skill. No. Let's do 3D. What does Stardew Valley look like again? Yeah, that's like kind of like 2D. Let's download this. This is a pretty popular. Let's download this 3D web experience skill. And we're going to go back to VS Code. We're going to drop this into skills. Let's first ask to make sure. I need 3D development skills. No, I mean, do you see a skills file for 3D animation in this repo? Okay, so it sees the skill. We're going to switch back to code mode. And we're going to give it, oh wait, no, pause. We're going to go plan mode first, because that's a terrible prompt to get to where we want to go. So we'll see what plan mode comes up with. It's pretty legit. Let's see if those products came up. Maybe we have to publish. Too many tabs open right now. Let's see if these are published yet, these products. Okay, it says published. It says okay. include in catalogs. We'll wait on that. Let's see what VS Code's cooking up here. Okay, so Alessia, it caught the thing I was kind of thinking about out loud, which is that Stardew Valley is not truly 3D. It's like a 2D top-down pixel art. Okay, so it wants to do a real 3D thing. So it says it's asking us some questions. Let's do the third person view. So if anyone's played RuneScape, you'll be familiar with that. When a first-time visitor lands on the site, they should be in the 3D world by default because it's like fun, right? This is a fun project. What should V1 include? Should include the whole shebang. Let's see if we can one-shot this. How should mobile be handled? We'll do full mobile parody. So this is a major one-shot we're trying to have it do. I'm sure it's not going to work right away, but screw it. Let's see what happens. Yeah, republish the store might be the way to go. How do we do that? Let's see. Well, I haven't actually published anything. This is in development, so let's see. I'm just running it on my local. So let's actually just try to rerun it. We're going to implement the plan now. It might be bold, but I've done a lot of one-shotting in my day successfully, I might add. Okay. So it's not loading the products yet, but that's okay. The store also isn't. Well, I guess what happens when we click on this? Oh, I think we actually need to deploy it. That's why. Forgot about that. Okay, so we're going to want to push this to GitHub, I think. What happens when we connect GitHub? I have this own dedicated GitHub account as well. Quick verification. Okay. What happened? Okay, we need to create a new repository. I'm going to private it for now, but eventually I'm going to try to open source it, the front end. I'm just not sure if we can do that yet. So, oh man, I can't ask Kilo to do my Git commands. Git remote. Let's see if I remember this. Add origin, I think. Oh, nice. Git add git command. Okay. faster. Oh, I'm not off. I'm authenticated with my other account here. So let's add myself as a collaborator. Then I'll have a verification. All right, let's go ahead and push that back. Nice. Okay. And we could probably deploy it ourselves, but we might as well do it the right way. Okay. We're going to figure that deployment out in the next one because that's going to be a whole other thing, I think. Yeah, this is cooking. All right, so we made some progress. We finally have our store connected to our development store, at least not deployed, but connected, so it's the same store. We have our products in a real store instead of a development store, and we're cooking on this 3D version. So that's something. I'm not sure really what happens when this is like deployed. No production deployments. Do I have to? One warning. Oh, it opened a PR. Okay, we'll fix that with Kilo in a minute when this is done with this. Probably failing because we pushed a half ruined repo to the GitHub because I pushed it right in the middle of all these edits just because I wanted to have the remote there. I really want to wait and see what it comes up with. I'm going to go a little bit past time just to wait and see what this 3D thing is. It might take a lot longer. We're at 85,000 tokens. That's a lot of, okay. I think it's going to have to wait till next time. So actually we're at 8 o'clock now. We connected our store, added our products, and now we pivoted to having this like 3D version of the store, which I actually think is pretty fun and very like developer quirky. So yeah, I could do agent manager, but I'm scared of the restraints on my machine right now with all of this going on, which I probably not realistic, but I want to let this one cook away. But tune in tomorrow where you'll see the finished prompt. I won't touch it beyond this prompt I just gave it, and you'll see whatever it came up with for this 3D store. So thanks for everyone who's watching live. We'll continue tomorrow, and for anyone watching the recording, tune in Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific for the next stream. All right, thanks so much, everybody. See you.